If they want something, they go for it. No hesitation. No hesitation. Okay, honey. What's going on in the world? It's your girl, Emmy here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my bedroom. And welcome back to another episode of me. I feel like it's been a while since I posted anything, so sorry if you've been waiting. I don't know. I do have a little bit of something in my throat, so bear with me today. Today we'll be doing the Mars series. Yeah, I just have Mars and Mercury left. I know a lot of my videos have been on astrology, but if you have any ideas of content that you want to see me make, just comment down below, because I would like to know what you would like to see. Before I go any further, you know what to do. If you're feeling the vibes, you're gonna hit that what? You're gonna hit that subscribe, because it validates me and lets me know that you like me. So anyway, let's get started. So let's kind of talk about what Mars represents in astrology. Mars is the planet of action. So Mars in your personal chart, it kind of highlights, it highlights your drive, your personal determination. It mainly, your stamina, your ego, that instinctual side of you. Mars is an action planet, being that it's the god of war. It's really focused on how you go about things, how you go about getting things, and even your own personal energy and demeanor. It does have something to do with sexual energy and like attraction, but more of like how you act in love or what you are attracted to, since it is that energy element. It does have a lot to do with your own personal power and like confidence and self-expression. Let's start by going into the next sign. Mars in Aries. Mars in Aries. Mars is exalted in Aries, meaning that Mars likes to be in Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, so clearly the traits that Aries naturally possesses is very Mars-like or Marsiana-like, okay? Aries and Mars, Aries folks, they are very forward, straightforward. They are self-motivated people. If they want something, they go for it. No hesitation. No hesitation. Okay, honey. They're natural leaders, okay? But if agitated, provoked, feeling defensive or protective, they will be angry and they will show it. They're very quick to be reactive, not necessarily offended, but they are quick to be reactive. They follow their impulses. So if they feel a certain emotion, they're going to show you it. They're ready to fight. Mars is the god of war. Of course, Aries is ready to fight. They're ready to throw them hands. So these are people that definitely can go 0 to 100 very fast. But the one thing that I do appreciate about Aries is they get over things very quickly, mainly because they're very present people. They don't really overthink, overanalyze, or even second guess themselves. So they're very, if they apologize or if they don't hold grudges, if something is squashed, it's squashed in their eyes. Depending on other placements, maybe they will forgive and not forget. But for the most part, Aries, like a true Aries, they don't hold grudges and they will get over things very quickly, which is a nice thing, because I'm not that. Aries is ruled by the head, the forehead, it's the ram. So they go into things head first, without a plan sometimes. They are really good at starting things. They're really good at, using that ability to be a natural leader and get people, I don't want to say riled up, but get people to be down for whatever it is that they want people to be down for. Now, once that ball gets rolling, that's when they tend to drop it. They're adrenaline junkies. They get FOMO. Adrenaline junkies, it depends, but they could be really into doing, I don't want to say extreme activities like bungee jumping and everything crazy, but they probably are, but they probably do enjoy those things. So comment down below, are you an adrenaline junkie? Let me know. If you do ask them, like, because they're very present in the moment and they like fun, they want to do things that are fun, they enjoy having fun. So if you, let's say, tell them about going out tonight or going on a trip next week, they're probably going to be down. Or you could tell them about a trip last minute and they'd be like, bet, I'm gonna make it work. They like to say yes to things. Now, that's not a bad thing. Aries, Mars, they have a hard time just sitting down and relaxing. They get FOMO. They want to be in the mix. They want to be doing all the things. Now, an Aries, Mars, they don't care about your opinion. It's not that they don't care about you, but they don't care about your opinion, your thoughts, or your feelings. When it comes to things that they want to do, they're just going to do it if that's what they want to do. So I guess a flaw of them is being a little like too self-interested, because you know, this could be a good thing where it's I'm focused on my goals. I don't care if you don't believe in it. I'm gonna believe in it. But it could also be like not necessarily delusional girl, but more of a like I'm always right type of thing. Basically, they do always want to be right. They want to be first at everything. These are very competitive people. They're very confident and they're very driven. They like to take the lead on things. I think just creating a bit of structure once you get the ball rolling on things, you get bored easily or you lose interest easily, because it's like, okay, there's another thing that I want to accomplish now. There's another thing that you want to do, which is fine. No one's saying don't do those things. But once you get bored, you want to move on to the next thing, and there's not always follow through. So I mean, this is a placement that you could be a really good entrepreneur. There is a level of consistency and dedication that is needed that I don't want to say you lack, but I think if you really focused on harnessing that energy, that you could do it. That's something you're interested in, or you know, something that requires discipline and consistency. Well, let me tell you right now, a lot of things do. A lot of things do. So maybe that could be something that you might want to think about figuring out how that would apply in your life. They're good problem solvers, as long as they don't feel like you're attacking them, if that makes sense. The defensiveness is what I meant. Remember, they're ruled by the god of war, the planet of war. So they have this, you know, I have to fight instinct. So if you don't come at them in a approach that seems like they need to do all this, then they won't. But I think it's really, yeah, like how you approach the problem is really important. It's really just tone with them, I think, that can really get them. Or like facial expression. I'm not really sure. I think it's more of a tone thing, or just how you present. I know you know what I mean. It won't feel like they're being attacked if that's the case. If you're into Aries Mars, you might realize that like in the beginning they were really passionate. In the beginning, like they put in a lot of effort, and now you might feel like they're not, and like, oh, maybe they're not interested in you or whatever. They're just not good at keeping up the momentum. So I think if you are really into somebody that has an Aries Mars, I think just like maybe finding things that are fun to do for you guys, or something that they enjoy, or like also like you being interested in things that they're interested in is really important as well. But I think like if you can keep the momentum going with them, then it should work, if that makes sense. And I don't know, come up with some goals for you to work on. Like we go out once a month together, or we go out to eat once a month, and we do one fun activity once a month. Like something, you know, there's some sort of responsibility that and reassurance or agreement that gets those things done, if that makes sense. Now Aries Mars, another thing that I like about them is you'll never have to guess. You'll never have to guess how they feel about you. You'll never have to guess how they feel about you, because they're very expressive, they're very upfront, they're very forward, very passionate people. So you will know, or they will say it. They are not afraid to express how they're feeling and their thoughts and whatnot. They're solution-oriented people. They don't dwell on things. So if you want improvement in a certain area, you kind of have to tell them like up front. Being direct with them will get you like bonus points, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, if you want improvement, communicate that with them. I think I already touched on this, that you guys are very competitive people. You guys like to be first, you like to win. I think, you know, healthy competition is natural. Maybe joining like a sports team or doing something that allows you to get that out will be very beneficial for you. Yeah, like having healthy competition in your routine will be beneficial for you, whether it's the sports or games or whatever it is. Having that, you know, on a regular basis will help get that like competitiveness out of you, if that makes sense. Now Aries, they're very confident people. They're attracted to confidence and are like free-spirited people. If you're interested in the Aries Mars, it's important to show interest in their interests. You know, be open to things, saying yes to trying new things. That'll definitely get their attention. They don't like nonchalant people, so you kind of do have to share your opinions with them, and like let them know your thoughts on things. Like they want to know, be vocal about your opinions on things, you know, like you didn't like the food, say you didn't like the food. I don't know, like just share your opinions with them, not necessarily things that are like gonna cause an argument, but do share your opinion. Even if it is something that's gonna cause an argument, I think still share that, but not in like an attacking way, like I said earlier. Speaking of fighting, these are folks that would probably try to start a fight with you just to have makeup sex. If you are dating an Aries Mars, they do it for the plot, baby. I would say physical touch is their love language, because they are all about that aggression and like physical activity. Aggression being why they like the makeup sex and the arguing. Oh, and they hate hearing no. They hate hearing no, especially when it comes to things they're interested in. What else can I say? I think I said a lot of positive things. I don't know if I really touched on like temper. I do feel like Aries Mars could have a temper, but I think it's more of like a if you haven't dealt with your like traumas, you could be a lot more like explosive of a person. But that is a side of them that does exist, I will say that. But yeah, I think that's everything that I have for an Aries Mars. Please comment down below if it resonated with you, if it didn't, if you have an Aries Mars, if you know someone with an Aries Mars. But yeah, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't. And next up we have Taurus, so I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye.